Crackle with power for 20. Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. History of Dominaria is actually awesome. Very, very good. Silverback Elder is quite good. Definitely some options. I think Henge Pathway is just honestly, anytime you take the lands are probably pretty good. I think Maelstrom Pulse might actually be the pick here. It's just really, really good removal in colors we kind of want to be in anyway. And why would you say blue and or green and black? Well, because we were just in, you know, we were in everything but red and green last game. So maybe we can get into red and green this time. Cube is Phantom. Yes. Need advice about the upcoming situation we're facing in the world? It's a great question. But I can't give you that advice right now, Colin, man. Give me a minute. We've got to get through this draft. Otherwise, I will goof. Well, our pack one, pick one Maelstrom Pulse. Not ideal. Trying to force something in green here. And then we're presented with this pack. We could just take a Temple of Malady, which is fine. We could also just take Wandering Emperor. Wandering Emperor is insane. We could end up in Abzan that way. We could take the Ramp Champion Aronis, but honestly, I feel like this card, you know, might even come back, sort of thing, depending on how many other players are in green. This is the sort of card that comes back. Let's take the Wandering Emperor, keep our options open. Okay, there's some stuff here. Lelia is actually insane. This card is bonkers. We're not in red yet, but we were just talking about maybe wanting to be in Jund. So, you know, there's that. There's some lands, obviously. There's Beast Whisper. Well, I mean, I was saying we weren't in red, we weren't in green last draft. We were in Esper last draft. Darwin, which is what I was saying, right? So we wanted to be in Jund, right? But you know, we could be in Abzan potentially. Just take this Bright Climb Pathway. Feels bad passing a Lelia. That card's really good. All right, fine. Okay, this, you know, folks, this is fine. More really good, you know, Alicia's good. The lands, again, pretty good. Palladium Mirror is actually kind of strong. So is it? It is? No, we had blue last game. It would have been Gruul, you're saying. Ashaya, I'm not certain on. It's another green card. If we're actually trying to force, Ashaya might be it. I think we should keep our options open because the table is a little bit weird right now. So it looks like we're supposed to be in red. Whatever we're doing, I think we're supposed to be in red. So maybe we actually are supposed to be in Jund. I think Nissa Vital Force is the strongest card here. Unless we want to start just cutting red. Then we could take, I don't know, Opportunist Dragon or Magmatic Channeler or maybe even the Ilharg, but honestly, the Ilharg, we don't have any creatures yet, except for the Palladium Mirror. Let's take the Nissa Vital Force. I think it's just the best card. Like I say, this draft not going as well as the last draft. Whatever we're doing, we're taking the Forsaken Crossroads. It's true, maybe cutting green is the correct direction to go, but considering we don't have any idea what colors we are yet, we need to fix our mana. I think Diviner is stupid strong. I agree with that for sure. Hangerback Walker's interesting. Primal Might's good. Zagoth Triome is just, again, good. I think whatever we do, we're going to be in green, so we're going to take this Primal Might. But I mean, we could be in 5 colors. Turn Timber Symbiosis is strong. Maybe we're supposed to start cutting red, though. See if we can get into there. Though, admittedly, we're getting a lot of green and black cards in this pack. So maybe it hasn't been actually cut. How do you guys feel about Davriel? Getting more out of our land base is kind of nice, though. The Turn Timber Symbiosis could be really strong. So far, we're on Abzan Planeswalkers somehow. I don't know. I didn't expect that that's where we would end up being. But here we are. Yeah, well, exactly, Shadow Shower. Exactly. I mean, Stronghold Arena is actually... is actually an Abzan card. I don't think we actually want it, though. We have a lot of high mana value stuff. And, you know, that's just not that sort of card. Champion Ronos is interesting. Eater of Virtue could be silly, but we don't have any creatures yet. So far, essentially, we're just on Planeswalkers and such. So, Howlpack Piper is interesting. Mentor the Meek is interesting. I mean, these are all, like... Man, I don't think any of this is where we want to be. All right, we're going to take the Neheb because we might still end up in red. It was the only thing that was consistently coming back earlier, though it looks like maybe somebody pivoted. Again, none of this looks particularly good. Well, maybe nobody did pivot. Nobody wants blue. Darn it, why weren't we in blue? All right, so this draft has gone weirdly. Interesting. What is going on here? None of this is great, for the record. None of this is great. This is the 5-mana Lily, though. So this is a little questionable. You did say, is it, Crazy Garland? That's fair. It's fine, and I think it might be the pick, but it's not... Like, this is not amazing. We don't have anything to get back from the bin yet. We don't really have creatures. Folks, I think this might be one of those good old-fashioned one win and be glad we're done with the draft thing. But maybe it'll still come together. Rankle, that was interesting. Maybe we should have given more thought to Rankle. I'm worried about Underdog, Steinel, just because we're you gotta... You know, we have a lot of Planeswalkers and stuff so far. So far, we're on 4 Planeswalkers. And we're going to be paying a lot of life early just by the opponent attacking us. How do we feel about that, folks? Maybe Trostani is better. Sheoldred gains life. But it is... I mean, this... Folks, it's not coming together. Maybe it's supposed to be Beanstalk Giant. To fix our mana? Hope it comes back. Let's take the Sheoldred. I think it's a really strong card, obviously. That's interesting. Fight with Fire. That's a good one. That's a good one. If we end up in red, we would wish we had this. I'm just not convinced that's where we're going to end up, right? We don't really have any sacrifice synergies or anything yet. We have a little bit of Reanimate with the Liliana, but just a little bit. Relic of Legends might actually be better. How do you folks feel about Relic of Legends? Is Relic of Legends better than the Lotus Cobra? Then we could have, you know, at least taps for all, or any mana all on its own, and we could potentially tap for other mana later. I think Lotus Cobra's better. And it fits in the curve better anyway. Okay, interesting. Luris is interesting if we end up with more small stuff. We don't have any yet. Sap Vitality can be good. It's removal. There's Overgrown Farmland, which would be nice. There's Junji. There's just another Planeswalker. We could take another Karn. Kind of like the fact that Junji flies. All right, let's take Junji. Pretty heavy on black here. Eldest Reborn? This is a really high curve deck. Maybe it's supposed to be Augur of Autumn. You can always play the lands from the top of your library. And then as long as we control power or 3 or different powers, we can cast creatures as well. Spirit of Companion's a 2-drop at least. Eldest Reborn is just the strongest card here, and it does get back our Planeswalkers and stuff as well. This is a double green card, though. All right, let's just take the stinking Spirit of Companion. That feels pretty bad. You'd have gone with the Augur, Mama Boo. Glad you made it. Good to see you. Master Ren, glad you are here as well. I mean, but we've got to curve out eventually. Like, our curve is obscenely high right now. Cruelty of Gix. Phyrexian Arena. Cavalier of Thorns is interesting. Gromit, glad you made it, my friend. Folks, we are... This is something. I don't really know. Okay, Soul Transfer is good removal at least. Ugin's good. The mana, I really wish this mana was in a different pack because we would have jumped on that, but I think we need the removal. We're in Abzan and we haven't come up with that much removal yet. I think it's got to be this, unfortunately. Triple green, yeah, exactly, right. Storm the Festival. Hold on. Are we on Storm the Festival, folks? Storm the Festival is actually great with all these huge Planeswalkers and stuff. White might go away, yeah. I think we're gonna take the Storm the Festival. It's probably not correct, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hey, how about them apples, huh? Rankle's interesting. I think Tenacious Underdog might be where we're at. Yeah. Kind of wish we had that other pick back with Spirit of Companion. Oh boy, hold on. Nantuko Slicer came back. That's okay. It's true, Gromit. Glad you made it. Good to see ya. Phoenix Rose, glad you are here. Glad you are here. Oh gosh, I gotta confirm this pick. I'm holding up the line. Give me a minute. I will get to your dad joke in just a second. None of this is particularly exciting. Is it just this in case we come up with some sacrifice synergies? Or this in case we want some red? This in case we want some red. Because we still have another pack yet. Torrens or Sap Vitality? We have a lot of double black. I think Sap Vitality is okay. Mephit's Enthusiasm would be good if we end up there. I don't think we're doing that. Oh my gosh, we got a Woodland Cemetery pack. Feels good, man. Okay. All right. All right. Is the stream down? Gosh, I hope not. Please tell me the stream's not down. No? Question mark? Let's see. Mythos of Nethroi is unlikely to come back, and it's an Abzan card. So, down for you too. Hit refresh. I've got a stream monitor going on here. It's fine over here. I'm not sure. Ooh, Indatha Triome's interesting. The lands will probably come back because this is just pick 2, right? So we're gonna get either Indatha, Overgrown, or Blooming Marsh, right? One of these will come back. I rather Candy, good to see ya. Glad you made it. Big Show, hey my friend. Glad you are here. So I think maybe it's supposed to be the Heraldic Banner, but I think it's just gonna be Callous Blood Mage. Do it. Poseidon, glad you made it. What's the theme? It's a great question, Poseidon. The theme in this deck is John was trying to force Jund, and pack 1 was weird, and we ended up in a very, very weird deck. Swarm Saboteur is kind of nice because at the very least it's a 2-mana Death Touch, which is kind of okay. I don't really think this deck's going to end up very good, folks. Oh no. Let's see. There's Unburial Rites. Oh boy, Llanowar Elves? I think it's got to be Llanowar Elves, right? Yeah. I mean, Unburial Rites is interesting. We might even get it back. We'll see. We'll see. That's fair, Darwin. I can give you that. Because I have had a very a similar experience a lot of the time. Oh boy. Okay, so Elysian Caryatid showed up. That's a good one. Garrick's defensible. I think if it weren't for the Elysian Caryatid, though, I think we would probably still take the Ornithopter Paradise. But there's a number of different good cards in here. We're pretty happy. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Okay, so is it the Chainer's Edict or the Sky Sovereign? Just 11 creatures? Saf King, good to see ya. Glad you made it, my friend. We are drafting. Glad you made it, my friend. Yeah, let's Sky Sovereign. We haven't taken any, like, 5 drops since pack 1. This is really nice. It's repeatable removal, you know? Elephant Lead, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Yeah, for real. Glad you are out there. I think Nightmare Shepherd just fits into the curve better. Though I think the Midnight Reaper would be entirely defensible here. All right. Witherbloom Command is in our colors, but it's not actually very good. It's like, it's fine. If it was an instant, it'd be great. It's a sorcery, though, you know? I think it's just going to be Celestis for us. Must predict Endray's Forerunner kills. It might not even make the deck, you know? Hey, Nissa did come back. We predicted that. Choose creature or land, put all cards of the chosen type revealed this way into your hand. The rest in the graveyard. Defensible, but I think we probably just want this Nissa. Hey, we did. We got back the Overgrown Tomb and the Blooming Marsh. Again, Heraldic Banner is kind of tempting because almost all of our creatures are black, but and just, you know, as a ramp spell and stuff is fine, but I think we want the land. I mean, I'm not gonna play Pact Weapon. It's just never gonna happen. I guess we'll pull Corvold. Maybe we'll have a look at what Jund looks like. Super busy adulting later. Hub's been back to work. Leaves me with my 5 kids and my mom with dementia. Oh my gosh. Good heavens, Elfmead. Well, darn it, we're just glad to see you. You don't have to make excuses to us, darn it. I guess Circuit Mender, though, there's a good chance we don't end up playing that either. Gilded Lotus for sure. Though, again, might not play it. Dreadhorde Invasion, actually interesting. We might play that. Probably not. But maybe? That would be interesting. Is there any circumstance by which we play the Dreadhorde Invasion? I don't know. Well, this deck is not as good as our last deck. I can say that without equivocation. But the good thing is, remember last time we were like, how can we ever cut down from where we were at, right? Like it was just too difficult. But Starscream Gaming TV, good to see you. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to stream. But the good news is we get to cut down from 45 instead of like 48 or something. Like, there's... Dreadhorde Invasion is just not good enough, right? I think. How do we feel about, you know, Circuit Man? How many creatures are we at, for the record? 13 creatures is all. Oh, boy. Hold on. Well, but we have a bunch of Planeswalkers. Oh, a lot better, Mobu. A lot better, for sure. No way of fetching the Endrace Forerunners. Storm the Festival, though, I think actually kind of wound up being really good. Kind of almost by accident. Oh, darn it. Colin, man. You asked for advice about the upcoming situation we're facing in the world. It's a great question. I don't know exactly about the upcoming situations that you're referring to, but I think in general, I would say, don't worry so much about what's going on out there. Worry about what's affecting you directly. If you worry about all the other things in the world, you're going to find yourself worrying all the time, and you'll end up in a downward spiral. Don't let that happen to you. Just you worry, play your game, so to speak. Play the cards you're dealt, and let the rest work itself out. If you're being a positive influence on the world, then darn it, you're making the world a better place. So, fair enough. Is that true, Colin, man? Is that going into effect here in the States as well? Are we supposed to be playing Phyrexian Arena? I'm not sure. I mean, I don't catch a whole lot of news, so that's entirely possible. I think Celestis is probably gonna stay. It actually gains us life instead of costing us life, and looting a lot of the times, you know, you're looting away lands, so it's kind of just as good a lot of the time. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I mean, that's fair. Like I say, I would not. I wouldn't worry about it, Colin, man. Like I say, just keep a stiff upper lip, and again, just watch out for the things that actually show up. You can't worry about every individual thing that might come up. Heavens knows, there's a million things that could happen. Don't worry about the things that could happen. Just worry about the things that do happen. Folks, 2 more cuts for a deck that really didn't come together as well as I had hoped. The fact that we're having this much difficulty on the final 2 cuts is kind of encouraging. Are we supposed to be on this Palladium Mirror? We have a white, but remember, this is still just destroy target creature, right? Which is fine. And your control mage, darn it. Appreciate you, my friend. That is very, very kind of you. Welcome back. 6 months. 6 months. So I think, like, you'd cut the Palladium Mirror. That's fine. All right, one more cut. One more cut, then we can get to the games. Swarm Saboteur. I mean, it's a 2-mana Death Touch, right? If it gives us Virus Beetles, it's kind of just fine. The fact that this trades with 6-drops and stuff, I think is kind of nice, isn't it? Or am I just giving this too much credit? Cut the flying artifact? Which flying artifact? We don't have any flying artifacts. Oh, this? So my creatures are low? This is also removal. Shadow Shara, right? When it enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage. Right? So it kind of snipes down all those all the little creatures. It's kind of good. You'd cut Lily. Well, keep in mind, Lily actually can get things back from the bin as well. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, right? I'm not super worried about milling out. We haven't been milled out in ages and ages and ages. If anything, we've got a lot of power here. I'm not super worried about milling out. Yeah, Lily does also make creatures. Makes 2/2s. Primal Might? That's interesting. We don't have a ton of creatures. Just 12 now. Nissa of Shadowed Bows also reanimates. Nissa Vital Force, I think, is insane. All right. You guys have been asking for a 41 card special for ages. All right. Somehow this didn't end up with a card style. I have Temple of Malady card styles. I am almost certain of that. You know, folks, I think we are going to keep the second black source. If this was a green source, we'd bottom it. Because, you know, yeah, it is nice to find action, especially when your curve isn't looking ideal. But the fact that it's second black source is kind of nice here. So, yeah, just Swarm Saboteur. Show up. Do the thing. And, I mean, we're going to go to combat here. Oh my gosh. Got him. Taste it. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Okay, the opponent gets rid of a Mythos of Nethroi of their own. And Aliras Enraptured shows up. So, folks, I am not confident that this is correct, but growing our is it just the no, the Nantuko Slicer is too small. Let's grow the Junji. Growing a creature in our hand, getting rid of one of their important creatures, getting another Virus Beetle here. This just feels like too much value to pass, so we're gonna do it. Yes. Oh, to be, I think we're good now. So, Davriel. Opponent has Urtai. No! Darn it. Alright. We lived the dream just a little bit too long. On black, I suppose. And scry a Lotus Cobra away. Fine by me. No attacks. These things are fine. Davriel going away. Unfortunate. But fine. Lolth shows up. Nantuko Slicer being kicked right now while they can't counter it is kind of nice. Because we get a Mythos of Nethroi, right? But just also casting a Junji right now is an 8/5 Flying Menace that doesn't get countered, which is also pretty stinking good. So I guess let's go to combat, right? Get a attack with the Swarm Saboteur. Everybody loves candy. Appreciate you. Nah, this is fine, I guess. Let's do this. Maybe it was better to do Liliana anyway. But Lolth draws. It's true, Shadow Shower. Maybe that was a line we should have considered more heavily. Wow, they have their own soul transfer. That feels bad. Well, no. The Slicer, we need to use the kicker as well. So it actually costs 5 mana. This costs 5 mana. All right. So let's go with Virus Beetle. Get another card. That did just kind of resolve. So they might have a negate or something. But I'm gonna try and get a card out of their hand before they have a chance to respond. It's a Murderous Rider that goes away. All right, fine. Get rid of the Lolth. Yep. Go. No attacks. Hang on for dear life. What'd I miss? Stepped out for dinner. Okay, so we ended up on 6 wins with the last draft. Nasty. Oh my word. Good lord. Okay. Well, block. And I think that's fine. We can't just die here, right? Yep. Liliana draws a card. All right, well, Nantuko Slicer with the kicker. We get back Soul Transfer and Murderous Rider. Get down a Llanowar Elves. And no attacks. See how things go. So is this the unloved 4-0 deck yet? I don't think so. I think we're probably going to lose this one as well. We'll see. Opponent draws 2 cards. Harley Randy says no hat. You got me. You got me. Oh no, they have their own Liliana Death's Majesty. Folks, no.
You will watch me as I kill you.
Oof. All right. Cards go over. Admittedly, our opponent might mill themselves out. I'm not super worried about us milling out, but maybe our opponent. Oh boy. Storm the Festival? That's a good one. Well, let's get rid of Liliana first. It just happens. All right, fine. Well, Soul Transfer. Get rid of that Liliana as well. No attacks. Hang on. Maybe we're supposed to let them mill themselves for a bit. Maybe that was better. Maybe we're supposed to be playing to the mill win condition. I'm not sure that's true, though, honestly. I live in a live cube where you play with your pod. That could not happen. That's true. No, it's true. Yeah, that has Kanta flipping over is annoying, for the record. Sometimes milling takes... Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure, Harley Randy. That was more sarcasm than anything else, for the record. Yeah, well, we're going to block here. That Hangerback Walker is going to be problematic. All right, Storm the Festival. We get Sheoldred for sure. And Callous Blood Mage to exile their bin? Or Nissa of Shadowed Boughs to make 3/3 elementals. Van Wilder, good to see ya. I think we're gonna do this and make a creature so that we can more efficaciously block. The fact that this Hangerback Walker is going to become a million little flyers is terrifying to me. Let's Kanta the Sunken Ruin doing the thing. AJ, good to see ya. How's life been treating you, McLean? Karn Silex? That's destroy each. I mean, okay, we didn't get a land, but we could. All right, so suddenly a land and Endrace Forerunners is a possibility, right? So Nightmare Shepherd showing up means that all of our stuff gonna come back as 1/1s, right? Now, our opponent is going to have a million flyers, so that's not ideal. But, no! Darn it! Oh my gosh. Ravenous Chupacabra. Brutal! Okay, that's 6 dudes. And they just do it right now. Everybody goes away. Yep. We gain a life. Murderous Rider goes on the bottom. 6 flyers show up. Now you show up. Now you show up. All right, fine. Well, Endrace Forerunners, still a good card here. It does have Vigilance and Trample. So if our opponent has a removal spell for it, well, fine. We are probably going to die. Return a creature you control from the graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, that still doesn't actually save them, right? Because They're going to get back a Ravenous Chupacabra. But we get back the Enduray's Forerunners here. All right.
You're standing in my way. Nothing is ever
And get in. This is a 2-lander on the draw. Not ideal. But then sadly 4-3. That's fair, Dolan. That's fair. Could be. It's alive. It's live. We will need another land, though, deck. Only kept it because we were on the draw, but darn it. Drawing another 5-drops is not ideal. Ooh, sorry, folks. Bumping the mic. That's actually why I have a shotgun mic, is so that I do that less often. But I do still bump the mic from time to time. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, so we did get there. Sure. Celestis, come on down. Darn it. I was gonna say the Lotus Cobra is not super helpful to us right now. So I'm happy if it stays around. I think I would have been happy if I traded it as well, so whatever. Maybe we were just supposed to hold it back. Oh my gosh, King Darian showing up. Well, I see why our opponent didn't do that. Did not want to trade there. Land. Add a black mana. Sky Sovereign. Get rid of a Darian. Creature tokens gain hexproof and indestructible. You got it. Unfortunately, the Knights are going to become very, very large here. Not thrilled about that. Tell me my opponent doesn't have a way to destroy 2 artifacts and enchantments. Them getting rid of the Celestis and the Sky Sovereign would be a bit tragic. Brain is too big for the client. Every time I play Peer into the Abyss now, whenever I exit the game, just crashes every single time. No Peer into the Abyss, no crash. You should file a bug report, Cranberry Coca-Cola, because it is possible. It's literally that card doing the thing. Hey, it's Bombastic Sly, fellow content creator. Glad you made it, my friend. Overtime was rough. That'll get ya. That'll get ya. Yeah, oh boy. Uh-oh. That's an angel. Not thrilled about that. I guess black mana. So we do this. Get rid of the angel. Then Davriel. Or we Davriel first and just go up. No, it doesn't really matter then, right? Because we're going up either way. All right, fine. Fine. These things are fine. Yep. This is fine. If they want to take away 2 loyalty counters, that's fine. If they have another Glorious Anthem effect to grow their creatures +1/+1, then we might be a little sad. But, you know, whatever. Opponent finally conceded when the clone crafted Yarok hit the board with Thassa and Titan of Industry. Oh my gosh. No! Darn it! This is exactly what I said I didn't want to see. Darn you. At our face. Wow. That's gutsy. And quite possibly the correct move, for the record. So we need an untapped land for Nantuko Slicer. No kicker. Get rid of Trostani. Jeez, are we still dead? I mean, we have meat. Do we have Meat Hook in this deck? No, we had Meat Hook in the last deck, right? So are we just dead now? I think we're just dead now. Wow, the opponent does discard a Skyclave Apparition for it. All right, so untap land or bust here. Okay, well, fine. Nantuko Slicer. No kicker. Get back to Soul Transfer. Soul Transfer. Exile the Trostani. Davriel. Get rid of a Knight. Sky Sovereign. Attack. Get rid of a Knight. Opponent drops 12. We're praying. We're praying. Lion Sash shows up. That's not good. That's not good at all. One more mana, though, does get us Endrace Forerunners, which would not be the end of the world. Lion Sash onto a soldier. Lion Sash eats a Lotus Cobra. Three life linking damage comes in at us. No, just one at us. One or two at Davriel. All right, fair enough. Hey, if we're not going to get a land, darn it. Maelstrom Pulse is a good one. Don't mind if I do. Sky Sovereign. Get rid of that? Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! And opponent passes. Gain a life. Loot. Oh my gosh. Do we loot away the Sheoldred? No, this is just lethal, right? Sheoldred. All right. XBOO with a little artifact destruction. Not yet. Giant Killer. Aha. Okay, well, fine. Keeps the game going. Nantuko Slicer, get in there. Callous Blood Mage, come on down. Make a dude, going wide. Gain some life. Send that land away. Gain some more life. Opponent loses life, down to 4. What do you got, XVO? What do you got? Vorinclex? All right. You got us. GG, XVO! GG! I mean, we're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. At the very least, we can scry on turn 1, I guess. Well, the 5th land is not exactly what we're looking for, but... All right, Lotus Cobra, come on down. Oh, boy. Peter might be able to make it after all? Oh, my gosh, that'd be awesome. Holy crud. Genja just lets it resolve immediately. Likely means there isn't a 2-mana counter over there. Callie gave him out last month? Oh, man. Living the dream. Okay, Aether Channeler sends back our Lotus Cobra. That's actually kind of fine, right? We don't... We're not super worried about that right now. Harley Randy, darn it. Glad you're out there, my friend. Honestly. Appreciate all your support. How's the book been going, my friend? Harley Randy, actually, folks, author. Is an author. Several books under his belt already. Genja. 5 cards in hand. $6 gallon of gas? Yeah, for real. That's crazy. Lion Sash going on the other channeler? That doesn't really do anything right now. Unless they have board sweepers, maybe they're thinking. Oh. Well, I mean, this is good. So, well, shoot. Actually, that was wrong. Doesn't really matter, but... So, combat, get in there. See what happens. Chapter 11 right now. Nice. So you're making progress, though. Dig Dug, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So they decided they didn't need all the taxes they had collected. Good lord. Wow. I wish Oklahoma would say that. You know? Midget Slinger. Appreciate that follow. Welcome to stream. Darn it, I just saw you in the One James stream. One James, good friend of the stream. All right, well, Circuit Mender. Yeah, baby. Send it back. When it leaves, draw a card. It's a combo. Damage dealt. Virus Beetle to hand. Nailed it, folks. Laying it on them. Taste it. Got there. Had 80 small chapters. Well, that's fair. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Well, so, you know, here we are on the Storm the Festival. Unfortunately, I think we need to Nantuko Slicer back the Soul Transfer to get rid of the Scottish Kernel Chapter is actually going to be a royal pain in the butt to deal with, actually. Maybe we're just supposed to ignore it. And try and fly over and stuff. Just chump with the Virus Beetle. We do have a 7/4 Nightmare Shepherd. If it turns out that they don't have removal for this Nightmare Shepherd, like, suddenly we're in good shape, but... No! Okay, well... So remember what I said about, you know, if they don't have removal. Well, they did, so... Suddenly not good shape anymore. How do we get out of this, folks? What do we need to draw? I mean, okay, Sky Sovereign's good. Let's see. Maybe we're just supposed to storm the festival. Try and get a bunch of planeswalkers. Maybe Sheoldreds. Alright. I sold me. Sure. What did we end up with in the bin? No creatures yet. So just like Vital Force Junji. All right. Well, land. Come alive. No attacks. THC Tyrant. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Cube. Exactly. THC Tyrant. You gotta love it. I wrote in 3 days. The wife's still working on her side of the editing. Aha. Should see something by the end of the year. Okay, that's awesome. Holy crud. How there, Randy? That's great. A lot of will write. Well, I mean, Harley Randy will write. Sorry. Thunder Deuce dropping in that prime. Appreciate you, my friend. Oh boy! Oh boy! Yes! 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 This is exactly what we wanted! This is exactly what we wanted. We just didn't know we wanted it. No! 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 My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So I was going to ultimate Nissa Vital Force, but now we're just going to return it to our hand. I'm also going to be sad, and I'm going to wish that our opponent wasn't a meanie face. I think that our opponent is a meanie face, for the record. This Ginja person, Ginja, meanie face. You heard it on camera. It's on the internet. The internet does not lie. I just want to put that out. I just want to say. Ginja, meanie face. Counterspelled my Davriel Soulbroker. Look at this handsome gentleman and tell me he deserved that. Vile, evil, mean treatment. Meanie face with a lot of treasures. Yes. Also, unfortunately accurate. Exactly, Dig Dug. Exactly. Tragic and unfortunate. I want to point that out. Tragic and unfortunate. Land Davriel and torrential Gearhulk. Stop! No. This hurts me. Folks, I want to make this very clear. I am hurting deep inside. Oh. Man! Ugh. All right. Well, we're going to attack with Junji. Not because I'm confident it's the correct call, but because I'm not even sure I want to win anymore, honestly. This all, oh my gosh. This is all, it's all terrible. All of it, just every bit terrible. Yeah. Well, Lion Sash doing his thing. Sure. So we just have to survive a little more time. Okay. Elite Guard Mage teleportation circle. Oh my word. Okay. Fine. Block. Opponent living the dream. They are living the dream. These things are okay. Damage. Down to 13. You got it. So. Wait. You need to try it? Okay. Ugh. It's very sweet. All right, Elite Guard Mage goes away, comes back, gains a bunch of life, unfortunately. It wasn't fine. It might be fine. Is it fine? Is it fine? Or is it not fine? Nantuko Slicer doesn't really do what we want it to do here. They gain vigilance. So this is definitely the play. And we get to trade. If we attack with the Unraised Forerunners, we trade Forerunners for Gearhulk, which is not ideal. We'd rather block and not trade, right? All right. Opponent takes 7. Lion Sash eats Swarm Saboteur. No, storm the festival. All right. All right. Soul Herder. Oh my gosh. No. Hard evidence. I don't. Yeah. Darn it. Very, very close, folks. Very, very close. But I don't think it's enough. Because they put the Lion Sash on Elite Guard Mage. Maybe they don't. Wow, they draw with the clue. Not what I was expecting. So they're just gonna attack? They don't attack. Gonna blink that Elite Guard Mage. But the Soul Herder only benefits from Elite Guard Mage, right? That's the only thing that's worth blinking. Okay. Gains life, puts counters. Maelstrom Pulse. What does this change? Can they kill us this turn? So 8, 13. So we would need 2 blockers. Deal 5. They go to... Shoot. We can't get anything back from the bin. They just eat it with the Lion Sash. So I guess we've got a Skyship, the Elite Guard Mage, and then pulse the 4/4s. And pray they don't have Ephemerate. If they have Ephemerate, I think we die. Because that's got to go away. Oh my gosh. All right, so hold on. So then, get rid of the 4/4s. Attack with the Junji. They hit back. With... That's 11. No, darn it. They still kill us this way. Right? We still just die if they press the attack all button. We can block one thing. So then they hit us for 6 and 5 is 11. 12, 13. Right? 2, 6, and 5. We block the other 5. I mean, I guess we could block the 6. No. Okay, right. Hold on. So 7. Yeah, but no. They just eat something from our graveyard. Dalwyn with the Lion Sash. So the Lion Sash, or yeah, we can't attack. Because Vex to see, good to see it. Yeah. Because they've got 2 things to eat. So if we block that, we have to block the Lion Sash. So 6 and 5 is 11, 12, 13 if we attack. Right? So if we survive this turn though, and we can keep both of our creatures alive somehow, we can keep the Junji alive. We can attack with the Sky Sovereign and the Junji for the win. Theoretically. We just gotta survive one. No! Darn it! Baron comes down. Alright. It's going to take our Junji away. It will now have summoning sickness. That's very, very bad. I think we're now dead. Aliros makes dudes. Quarantine Capricorn, glad you made it, my friend. Good to see you, Adrian. Glad you are here. Yeah, I'm feeling quite a bit better. How was your day, Quarantine Capricorn? Good to see ya. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? What were you streaming, my friend? Wow. Okay, so Soul Herder going to bounce Baron. Teleportation Circle going to bounce Aliros. And we're gonna die now? Radadrobic Jaxus nonsense. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. No! Darn it! This entire match is just filled with just absolutely chock full to the brim with disappointment. What I really, really wanted in life was to shrink a God Eternal Catch for forever, and we never even got to do that. So now I'm gonna lose without ever having had the opportunity to do that thing. Starting to theorycraft for Brothers War is like Christmas. I agree. Wow, so they bounced their own Aliros back. It's Cube, my friend. It's Cube. So Primal Might can be X equals 7. That would make it a 14-14. We still just die. Amon Amarath, glad you made it. Good to see it. No, the Sky Sovereign can't damage the face, right? Oh, we can. Oh, no. Okay. No, you're right. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, no, that was perfect. Ah! Yes. Sandswall, good to see it. Yeah. Okay, it was taking a second. I was getting there. All right. I don't want them to be able to gain life, right? I also don't want to walk into a soft counter, so I'm actually going to do X equals 6. Yeah, okay. I needed to make sure they have any flyers. That would have been a gross error. This thing. All right, we found it. No counters. This is awkward because we don't really have anything to do forever. But we're on the play. I guess we're going to have it. Steinel, because they were accruing so much advantage that they felt like they didn't want to give up all their really good creatures and then lose because they gave up all their really good creatures. Because we had pretty good blocks. But I agree. If they had just attacked, they would have been able to get there. Right? Oh, boy. Interesting. All right. Well. Ninjutsu? Gotcha? Yes! Yes! Living our best life there. Swarm Saboteur. Give us that Virus Beetle. You gotta love it. Dragon's Horde, you say? Oh my goodness. I want to be able to Swarm Saboteur back a Nantuko Slicer here this game, but for now, we don't. All right, so let's do this, I suppose. Virus Beetle. Make him discard another card. Why is Swarm Saboteur? I don't know. What would it be? I don't know, but I'm glad it is. The card's good, folks. The card's good. In the early turns, at least. The fact that it trades later is, you know, what makes it actually good. Like, just getting a Virus Beetle or something is whatever. But the fact that we get a, you know, so Virus Beetle has already caused them to discard a card. We've already got, so this card is now already card neutral, right? Dealt some damage and stuff. If they ever have to use a card, or this trades for anything, it's now card advantage. The fact that we've also got another or Virus Beetle ready to go is really, really good here. So Tireless Provisioner is also really, really good here, unfortunately. Not thrilled about that. Enters the battlefield. Another target non-token creature you control gains double strike or double team until the end of turn. Whenever it attacks, conjure a duplicate of another non-token attacking creature to hand. Aha. Well, all of that's unfortunate. So I guess it's Mythos. Just this. And Primal Might X equals 2. Like this. And then deal some more damage. Get some more Virus Beetle. Opponent on 11. Yeah, exactly, Van Wilder. You gotta be careful there. Tatyova. Okay, that's unfortunate. Just as we were getting a bunch of... Yeah, well, fine. We do that. Darn it. Yeah, this is fine. Let's not go kicker. Just Nantuko Slicer. And Primal Might. X equals +2. All right. So I accept that by promoting all these other people, some amount of the viewers will go elsewhere. I accept that. But I also believe that the more people that show up and start getting their entertainment from Twitch and keep coming back to Twitch as their primary source of entertainment, the more viewers there are in total. The more people that decide, oh, I'm going to turn off Twitch and I'm going to go watch YouTube or whatever else, like, that's bad for all of us streamers. So I think it is a net positive to promote all of our good friends, right? Do I dabble much in Brawl? Well, Historic Brawl, old school. I don't do much in Brawl, but Historic Brawl, sure. Good times. So we go land. No, that doesn't do it, right? Yeah, I guess it does, right? So land. Lotus Cobra. Sure. Mythos on that there young Pyromancer. Do it! Alright. No one's streaming Alchemy these days. Well, that's true. I mean, you know, we've put an Alchemy deck or two together, but it's true. There aren't a lot of them. And I'll admit, I haven't done it a whole lot either. But it's just one of those things, you know, you try to give the people what they want. And if people aren't wanting Alchemy content, it seems foolish to try and force feed people Alchemy content, you know? So, you know, is what it is. But crash in for 2. Opponent kind of stuck on lands. We did draw them a card, which is unfortunate. But we are set to be able to slam either a Liliana or a Junji next turn. Probably just going to be the Junji. Try and slam the door while we can. Because Liliana is very good, but it doesn't kill our opponent overly quickly. SRAM's expertise. Well, that is unfortunate. Wow. Okay, so for our opponent not doing anything for quite some time, that was a heck of a turn 4. Yeah. Okay. Well. So I guess pay 2 life? No. And add a black mana. Junji, the Midnight Sky. Come on down. And pass for now. See what Yeezus is up to. Mike, good to see you, my friend. How's life been treating you? How has life been treating you? Three cards left in hand. If one of those creatures or one of those cards is a whatever you call that thing, what do you call that, folks? Yeah, Sneakachu, good to see you. Embercleave, we are likely in a bit of trouble. Yeah, in fairness, it also could be something like Elishnorn, which wouldn't be ideal. That would be showing up as soon as next turn. If it's just a burn spell to kill our Junji, then whatever, that's fine. But just got back from holiday. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, it is an Embercleave. Well, that's tragic. Okay, Liliana's Death's Majesty can come down and help things some, but we are in grave peril. Mythos of Nethroi already gone. We do have an Entuco Slicer to get back. All right, so Liliana, come on down. Yeah. I have Junji. Yeah, but they're going to be able to pump Captain Lannery Storm with all these treasures, is the problem. Okay, Sky Sovereign goes away. That would have been a really, really good card for Captain Lannery Storm. I can tell you that right now. Yeah. Awkward. So if they pump it to be 10 power, or well, 10 attack, I should say, 5 power, it just kills our Junji in first strike damage. The problem is we're just dead if we don't block. We can get back what? Elysian Caryatid? I guess Reckless Stormseeker? So then they pump it to 6. All right. Jumani? Yeah, there you go. Okay. What do you do, Jesus? Treasure does the thing. Treasure does the thing. They do elect to go, just say that's good enough. So we get back Reckless Stormseeker. Take a good chunk of damage down to 6. Not thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Hey, Storm the Festival. Sign me up for that. Yes, please. Okay, come on, baby. Oh. Well, that was not what we were looking for, honestly. That wasn't it. That was not the one. Just want to say. Junji, come on back. I mean, sure. No attacks. Hang on for dear life, I suppose. That was like a third-rate Ren Fair festival? Yeah, exactly. The festival we stormed was like, I think it was a farmer's festival. Just lots and lots and lots of land and one lonely dude cosplaying, you know? So they can attack, make another 5 power creature. Because remember, they make another treasure. Right? Aha! Okay. So, you know. Land. Mill some cards. Send over a Swarm Saboteur. All right. No attacks. Okay, so we're on 7 lands and a Llanowar Elf, so that's 8 total mana. We need 10 for the flashback, though. That's a lot. Davriel! Davriel! Yes! All right. Most Holy One. Davriel Soul Broker.
Well, if you're not here for
Yes.
state your purpose
Opponent. Yes.
already.
Okay. Do the thing.
Look what I found.
2-0 trample and haste. So we attack like this. Then we leave behind. Plenty of toughness, right? If they have another hasty creature, that's not ideal. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Planeswalking over Embercleave. Exactly. You got to love old Davriel. Land. Robber of the Rich. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Notably, the Robber of the Rich can't keep getting pumped, though. Robber of the Rich just goes directly at our face. So Storm Charged Seeker. So that's 4. That's 6. So yeah, this is a trade we are absolutely willing to make just to protect our life total. Yes. Do all the things. Damage. Damage, damage. Our creatures go away. I know we gave up an extra zombie there, folks, but our life total, very precious here. They likely have some amount of burn. Hey, that's another Davriel card. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, baby. And just attack. They can block 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Folks, we had to battle. We had to battle, but we got there. Holy cats.